It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season.
Oh, yeah. Online, they take them away, yeah.
In week 4. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Journey Brown, that's his name.
Run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Forced out to his left. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Yeah, hey. And
they do exactly what they
7
wanted
games
to.
in a row. But let me know who's special. I had about like 2. It's like he be slugging out the fucking tackles and breaking away. And he's gone. I done had a lot of breakaways. His speed's 95, 96.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he got strength and he got carry.
A short kick taken at the 18. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at the 34. They They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Edmonds on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford on 3rd down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Nah, that was
and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down Lions.
This dude must be, I'm in a couple franchises with him. He must be from Detroit or Michigan somewhere because he keep picking the Lions. He must be a Lions fan for real.
This is Barton, and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Back up the middle.
The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
2-yard line.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
You wanna join this one? And the Seahawks open. And your Seahawks open. But the you join and see when you're in the franchise, you ain't gotta be friends with them. Once you send them a game, you know, it send them a notification. Regardless if they're friends or not.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Oh, I see he a hog style play. Hold on to the damn ball. I can get you in if you want to. All right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Lions nothing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Yeah, I just got to send him your
send
him your number and your gamer tag. Yeah, I got the number and I got the gamer tag, so you good.
And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
I'm gonna cut the
Now, this was a clear day in September. I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Tracy Walker on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Davis on the tackle.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Now a handoff looking right. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings
all right, I
up
got you.
2nd
I'll tell you when to go in there and add yourself.
From the 16, Trubisky. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. On down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Now they try the right side here. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they... And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked.
What up, bro?
Keanu Neal with a safety blitz.
What's going on?
Well,
The Seahawks still
so
open?
much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage. Not a great start.
Group with jump in.
They're in some hot water now after that sack.
I said one of my homies from my group want to jump in. The who?
Here's Stafford.
Okay.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I get somebody on the 49 or 2.
Because that was a take what you can get situation.
I said I get somebody on the 49 or 2.
Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And that will be
With the
incomplete.
49ers and the Bears still
Coming
open.
into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Completing it here to Marvin Jones.
Yeah, I had him.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So 1st and 10,
okay.
And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our 2nd half blowout material. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I'm going to be on the ground trying to fill them last few slots up. So.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now
I ain't going in
and
today.
12.
I don't know if I'm going in tomorrow, so I'm going to try
Throwing
and get
here,
some slots
Trubisky.
here.
Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively.
I'll hit you if something come up.
Get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they
I'll hit you up if something come up.
the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
all right, bro.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All
It'll
right.
be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by
I'm
a
gonna
few
add.
inches.
I'm
That'll
gonna
be a
add
first
him. I
down.
know for sure he coming. He was just. When I was calling you, I had him on the phone.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he gonna play. He old school and shit. Yeah, he an older guy and shit. He been on now for years and shit.
59, 36,
Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Stop
And this will be
Lions
stopped
right
at
now.
the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On the handoff, this is Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
6-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the
Commissioner, all right, bro.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're
I
watching
hit
the
you up, let you know when I add
NFL
them
on
and
EA
shit.
Sports.
Lions, nothing.
All right, bro.
The Lions on 3rd down. 2
Yep.
for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Here we go with Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deone Bucannon. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He'll get this one to Galladay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And you know what else happened on that play? He just went past 45,000 career passing yards.
He's going to cherish that moment, but he's also going to celebrate it with so many different people. Guys he's playing with currently, guys he's played with in the past, especially offensive linemen who've kept him upright to throw the ball, receivers who've caught it. I mean, just so many people to embrace. And last but not least, a lot of coaches who call a lot of passing plays.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deone Bucannon. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Being chased out left. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 more on that one and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Now Stafford. And let's see. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Brings up
the Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know that.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds, shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Okay. Go on and get online. I'm about to add you
that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions,
you will see it's a different name. It'll be a whole different name.
And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns.
All right, I'm about to come out
this. For Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.